Hey guys, so today we are going to spotlight the fallacy false appeal to authority. What is a false appeal to authority? This fallacy is actually a bit tricky because there are legitimate appeals to authority. We rely on the expertise of a few to advise the rest of us on their given field, and this is normal and expected. This becomes a problem when it is used incorrectly to make someone appear authoritative on a subject when really they are not a legitimate authority in the field or on a particular subject, for a few different reasons. And this fallacy can occur when one or more of three different conditions are not met. The first of these conditions is that the person being deemed an authority must be a genuine authority in their field. This usually looks like having a degree or certification, perhaps being employed or recognized within their given field. If we are looking for plumbing expertise, we're probably not asking a surgeon. But being a legitimate authority in your field is not enough all by itself. The second condition for appealing to authority is that there must be a general agreement about the subject in question. This means that if a given topic is hotly debated in the field and there is still no general consensus, then it doesn't particularly matter that the expert is an authority in the field because any opinion they could give would be inconclusive and when taken in context of this divide. The climate change issue is a great example of this condition being met. 97 to 98% of active and published scientists in the scientific community agree that climate change is happening, it is man-made, and that it will have serious consequences. What those consequences are and how much action is required to yield positive results is still in question, and rightfully so. However, that climate change is real is not debated in the scientific community, practically at all. And since these scientists are the authority in their field, not politicians, a climate scientist would not fail this condition in an appeal to authority. The third and final condition is that the person must not have a special interest or bias that could skew their testimony. Let's say one of these climate scientists owned shares in an oil company that would be directly affected by any bad news on climate change. This scientist would be biased towards a testimony that would keep their best interest in mind, which is also that of the oil company and not necessarily that of the truth. This is an important condition because it can be easy for someone to have a bias and not have that bias come to light and allow them to offer skewed testimony that is seen as legitimate when it is not. Yeah, so that is an appeal to authority.